Hey guys, welcome back to the Guitar Max channel. So a couple of months ago, I talked about a guitar from the Leo Jaymz brand of guitars called the Monsoon, and I've got it right here. I might as well show this to you. And this guitar, I mean, it's really affordable. It's like 240, it's well under 300 bucks. You get these on Amazon and everything. And this guitar, the deal with it was kind of an unofficial collaboration with Richard James over at the Bald Shredder YouTube channel. And he had talked with, the owner of the company, I think at the previous year's NAMM convention. And they were talking and he was like, yeah, why don't you try, doing a reverse headstock and use these frets and this bridge and all this stuff. And the guy was like, yeah, we're going to do it. And he actually did it. And they came up with this really, really cool, super affordable, but very shreddy guitar. And it's, no tremolo, no Floyd Rose or Wilkinson or Strat Trem or anything like that. It's just like a hip shot style bridge, so you can screw around with the tuning and everything. But these guitars play totally awesome. And the whole thing I'm getting to here is when these guitars were launched, there were some other colors that were seemingly going to be available, but they weren't currently available. And one of them looked really, really cool to me, and that was the black and gold guitar. And hey, it's a couple months later, and wha-bam, we have it right here. These are finally available now. And guys, just look at this guitar. It's the satin black. It's got the binding on the body. It's got cream pickups, gold hardware, rosewood fretboard, and it's got the beautiful reverse headstock that I love so much with this sort of recessed area where they put the logo. Just such a nice looking guitar, and again, $239 for this guitar. You guys know I love the affordable stuff, and now we have even more affordable options for shred guitars. Now, the specs of this guitar are pretty much the same as the other Monsoon, right? That's the name of the model, the Leo Jaymz Monsoon. The specs are pretty much the same. So it's 24 frets. These are the rounded ball end frets, and these are nice, tall jumbo frets, which I love. 24 frets on the rosewood fretboard. It's a maple neck, and we've got two of the proprietary humbuckers, right? They sound actually very, very good, which you'll hear. They're very hot pickups. You'll hear that when I get into the demo. And then a super simple control setup, which is great for a shred guitar. No tone knobs to screw around with, single volume, and a three-way toggle switch, and then this hip shot style bridge string through, right? You can see where the strings come through the back there. And yeah, they've got purple, they've got blue, and they've got this satin black one. I love this. So it's the Monsoon. You could call this the Black Monsoon, which sounds like some kind of 70s superhero. Purple Monsoon just doesn't quite have the same ring to it. But yeah, here are the two guitars. So, like I said, there's a blue one, which I don't have. Somebody out there probably has done a review of it, but it's the same guitar, but it's blue. And the other thing that I should mention is when the Bald Shredder, when he talked to Leo Jaymz about this guitar, that was originally in the previous year's NAMM convention. And about a month ago now, I was at this year's NAMM convention, and I went by the Leo Jaymz booth, and I was able to check out some of the new stuff. They had one of these guitars, one of the black ones on display there, and they even had some other, prototypes, upcoming models that are not released yet that look really, really cool. Like there's a V-type guitar coming out. I don't know when it's going to come out, but at some point it's going to come out, and it looks really cool too. And all of this stuff is very, very affordable. Good bang for your buck. Now I'll go ahead and get into the demo so you can hear some more about how it sounds. But after we do the demo, there's some more things about this guitar I want to tell you about. And in particular, I want to get some of your feedback on this, because when the Monsoon model, like I said a couple months ago when it first came out, some people watched my video and some other YouTubers' videos and the Bald Shredder's video about the guitar, and then people went out and bought the guitars. And I'd love to hear from you, anybody who's bought one of the guitars, what you think about it, right? So leave all that stuff down in the comment section below. But now, let's go ahead and plug this in and do a little shredding on it. I'm going to use my Boss IR200 amp and cabinet simulator for the demo. we'll go through a few different tone settings on there, some, you know, low gain, medium gain, high gain stuff. And yeah, we'll listen to how it sounds. And like I said before, these pickups, they're very, very hot. So it makes the guitar very responsive. But let's go ahead and listen to it, and then we'll get into all that playability stuff later on. Now, real quick, guys, as always, if you enjoy videos like this, checking out cool, new, affordable guitars, and you have not already subscribed, please consider subscribing right now. Okay, let's plug it in and listen to how it sounds. Okay, guys, so let's talk a little bit more about this guitar. So I think probably the best feature of this guitar is the neck, and I'm including the frets with that. Because not only are these the rounded ball-end frets, which are on a lot of these really modern import guitars. Everybody loves these frets. Everybody who tries them is like, whoa, the frets are a big deal. It's got those frets, nice big jumbo ones, and the neck itself is just really, really comfortable. It's a great neck profile. It's a D, really, like a D shape, so it's kind of flat on the back. And it's, of course, the satin finish. I should point out, even on the other guitar, which has gloss on the body, the neck is satin. That was one of the specs, I believe, that the Bald Shredder specified, right? So, yeah, the satin finish neck, wonderful frets, 24 frets, like, you know, I think every shred guitar should have 24 frets. Give me the full 2 octaves. And yeah, it's just so easy to play, and like I said, very responsive. Now, the pickups, excellent hot pickups. They look great too, which is awesome. Now, I will say this, it's not even really a criticism, but just something to be aware of. These are hot pickups, and so you're going to get an almost compressed sound when you're playing with a lot of gain from the amplifier, because the pickups are hot enough where they're going to be pushing the front of your amplifier a little bit more than usual. And so you're going to get your breakup, your distortion, overdrive. It's all going to happen a little bit earlier because of the output of these pickups. So you might actually end up using a little bit less gain on the amplifier than you did before when you're using this guitar. Now, this guitar actually reminds me of a sawtooth guitar that I reviewed a couple years ago, and it was, I think, the ST24, and It was similar in that it had the satin black body and it had white pickups. This one, you know, these are really cream, but it had that same kind of look to it. Only that one had a maple fretboard with black inlays, and this has the rosewood fretboard, and this has the reverse headstock, which that one didn't. But I love the look of both of these guitars, this one and that sawtooth one, with the satin black finish on it. I mean, it's like, how many sunburst guitars can you crank out? You know, give us something different. And the black with the gold, and then the nice deep rosewood of the fretboard, it just looks wonderful. It's a very elegant looking and yet affordable shred guitar. So guys, let me know, like I said earlier, if anybody has bought one of these guitars. It doesn't have to be this color, it could be the purple one. Maybe somebody got a blue one. And what do you think about these guitars? Specifically the Monsoon model from Leo Jaymz guitars. What do you guys think about them? Let me and everyone else know down in the comment section below. So guys, as usual, I'm going to have links for everything I was talking about in this video. I'll have a link for the original video that I did on this guitar, and also links to these guitars on Amazon, and also a link for the Boss unit I was using for the demo and all that stuff, guys. Let me know what you think about all this stuff down in the comment section below. And guys, if you enjoyed the video, please like, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll talk to you very soon.